How's it going, folks? Robbie, welcome back to the channel. Going to play some more Horizon. We're here in Colorado for, I think it's part 5 of this little playthrough of the original and still one of the best Horizon games ever made. Okay, so for this episode, we've got a couple of things we've got to do. We've got to go collect, I've got to go to Race Central to collect my pink wristband, but then we're going to do some races. There's still a few blue races I haven't done yet. We'll go do a couple of those. Over here in the back corner, past the dam, we've got to race Duke McGuire, which is one of the characters in the quotation storyline. This guy is a bit of a yuck. I don't like him at all. He's annoying. The funny thing is, as I'm playing through this game for the first time in over 10 years, I kind of complain against the latter Horizons, the lack of storyline, and my nostalgia always thought the storyline was better in the first one. But as I'm playing through it, there's not really a storyline. It's just cutscenes with dumbasses talking cringe in a way, but in a sad way, they're kind of memorable. So we're going to go up there and try and pinch his Diablo SV. So you've got a bunch of blue races. Actually, when I do Race Central and get my pink wristband, I'll get a bunch of new races and events, probably some showcases. Off screen, I've gone around the map a little bit and collected some, done some races. I've done a bunch of these street races, so I got a bunch more money that I'll never spend. And I want to get up to the observatory because, one, I haven't been up there, and I love driving up this road along the canyon. And there's also a barn find up there we need to find. Still haven't been down to the ranch, and I've only been a couple of places around Eagle Ridge, but from memory, there's a barn find there as well from memory. Anyway, so we've got a little bit to do. So that's the plan. Some blue races, take his car, and then do the barn find. But more than likely, I'll get distracted and go off in a completely different direction. So we'll go to Race Central now. And for when we go against the guy, against his, I'm going to get by the Noble, against the Diablo, I thought, why not? I bought a Ford GT. It's up to the top of A-Class, so we're going to compete against it in this. Because why not? So let's do this. Hopefully there's no music in this menu. This is the same lady 2 episodes ago that did not expect us to get out of the first round. So I say to her, go f yourself. All right. That is quite a few events we've unlocked, which is good. Well, seeing how there's quite a few up here, and I know there's from memory, well, there has to be a Horizon hub up here somewhere. I'm pretty sure there is. So we've got some races up there. So how about we... See, I've already changed my mind. But I want to go up to there anyway because of the barn find. So let's... Yeah, I'm going to quickly fast travel here because I can. It's free because I've unlocked all this stuff here. How quick is that in the old day games? So much faster than we've got these days. Granted, there's a lot more to load in and it's a bigger game. I understand that. So I've just been following some YouTubers on some social media just to check out, and a lot of the lucky buggers have already gotten codes to play the early access of the game. Preview, I'd love to get that. I just can't wait for this. No, I can't wait to go to Japan. So yeah, the plan is for this week to finish my little playthrough of Horizon 1. And next week we're going to be doing Horizon 2. That is up and installed and ready to go. Now, unlike this one you're seeing on screen where I've got the part of the ROM is that you get so many cars for free. That is not a feature on Horizon 2. So I'm going to have to play that old school and earn our way through it. And like I said in the last video, I've got Horizon 3 and 4 also installed on my PC. But they are linked to my Xbox account. So that is going off my old account, and the storyline of sorts is completed and the game is completed. There's still events I can do, but I'm not too sure if I can reset my career. I believe there's a way, but I don't want to risk it. Wipe my account, you know. So I don't know what we're going to do on those two, but I'm still going to drive around, check out the map, bit of nostalgia and check them out. But obviously it's not going to be as many videos as I'm going to be doing on 1 and 2. Purely because there's more to do in these ones because these are fresh accounts. Whereas we drive on one of the best roads ever. Back in the day playing this game online, the amount of drifters you saw coming up and down this mountain pass was just incredible. This is easily one of their favourite roads. Let's collect that while we're here. Yeah, I was never, well, I'm still not, never really a good drifter. I can get 3 stars on the events on the last few Horizon games, but I wouldn't call myself a drifter. But I could not drift. Horizon 1, 2, and 3, I could not drift at all. Never got any any challenges done for drifting. Absolutely horrible. I've tried this game just off screen, just mucking around, and I think it's just the physics is a little bit harder to drift. Maybe that's just my driving style. Or maybe it's because we can't tune the cars and set them up the way we can now. Yes, one thing I've missed is the fact you can upgrade your cars, obviously, but you can't individually tune stuff, which is something we're so used to now. I can't remember which game brought... Oh, that's good driving. Can't remember what game brought in tuning. I can't remember if it was Horizon 2 or 3. We'll find out next week when we start. I'd love Horizon 7. I know it's a while off. But if we got a remake of this game, can you imagine how cool this setting would be on updated technology? It'd just be absolutely awesome. But like I said every other video, graphically this game has aged far better than I thought it would. Now this, because I'm playing this on the PC on a ROM, which is a way you're not supposed to do it, the sound is not great at times. It does cut in and out. There's nothing I can do about that. It's just you can hear the engine note just cutting out here and there. I've tried to fix it, but yeah, I can't. Oh, there I was. All right, let's go get that, because I think I see an upgrade board in there as well. I had a feeling there had to be one up here. It's been a long time since I played this game. You can't remember everything. All right, so we've got a few PR stunts to do here as well. I'll do those off screen. Yep, no, we'll do it. That stuff's kind of really easy and not a challenge to do. So there is a barn finder around here somewhere. So we'll go find that. We've got from memory, a lot of this is dirt road. I think, I can't remember. I remember doing a bunch of online races here back in the day, but I just can't remember what doing. Back in the day when you can actually hear people talk. It's one thing I didn't like about Horizon 5, especially with the online mode. Everyone just felt like an NPC driving around, because you're gonna cop a lot of shit. People are gonna say stuff. It's online, but you can block those people and mute them. But I miss that, having people talking. It just makes it feel more alive. So I'm hoping we can get that option to chat with people as we're driving, even if it is just talking shit. All right, let's go this way. Oh yeah, it is a bit dirt, and this is not the type of a road you'd normally bring a GT40 down. Getting a lot of Cars flashbacks. Anyone ever play the old Cars movie video game? All the dirt and the dark red dirt. I'll have to try and find that game. I haven't played that for ages. I used to quite enjoy that back in the day. All right, there is a barn finder around here somewhere. Should be pretty easy to find because it's so open, which means I'm going to drive right past it like I did with all the others. So I've got to probably look around more, but I'm assuming it's going to be on one of these little tiny dirt roads. My God, I have not been up here in years. Awesome. Oh, there it is. If I can't spot that, that has to be the easiest barn find in history.
I am really impressed with this find, and I wouldn't be surprised if you recognized her. The Aston Martin DB5 Vantage, one of roughly 65 in the world, a true 60s British classic.
I was going to say, why does it have bullet holes in the door?
I'll have her gleaming like a movie star when I'm done.
But the answer to that's simple. We're in America. I'm assuming that's why. But everyone knows Melbourne, Australia now. Could be Melbourne. Well, then again, it had machete slashes in it, not actual bullet holes. All right, so we do have a race up here we can do, but I want to do all the blue ones first. So, have I unlocked that one? No, but I'm going to fast travel because I've got so much money. 90% of the cars are free. The only thing you spend money on is upgrades. With this feature of this ROM, which is quite nice to have as a fast track, but it kind of takes away the fun of the game a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, so after this episode, I'm going to try and install the Rally Adventure DLC. That's the only DLC I've installed yet, so I don't know. I'm hoping it doesn't crash the game, because I've been getting a few hard crashes the last couple of days. I usually average one of those crashes per episode. Sometimes I cut them out, but yeah, last night I tried to record and it crashed quite a lot. So let's get onto this. 950 points to the next wristband, 120 for this race. All right, so I want to get all the blues done, then we'll jump over to the pink races. So we need a B class.
For this event, but you have one in your garage that is, if you want to enter.
Haven't driven the Civic yet. I bought it for free, upgraded it, and driven it. So let's take the Civic for a drive. All right, there is music playing at the bloody festival hub thing back there, so hopefully my voice drowns it out because I don't want to get smacked around by copyright again. Last week I got absolutely crushed. I went in to upgrade a car and I completely forgot that there's music playing in the menus, and I completely forgot. It was about a 5-10 second clip, and straight away I got hit. I had to edit it out, and when I edited it out through the YouTube editor, it also cut out my bloody music, my own custom music from my intro. So that was why the first 25-30 seconds is completely silent. So hopefully I've got to be a little bit more cautious of that going forward. All right, so where are we in 6th spot? We've got back when Civics used to look really good. All right, I've got a really windy road, so this is a nice light car, so hopefully I can fly on through it as we easily overtake a Skyline GTR, which is not something you'd normally say in a Civic Type R. That was some bad cornering. As we lose our spot back again. Races generally, I have been doing okay. I am a lot faster when I'm not talking. You can only concentrate on so many things at once. Oh, God. I mean, the road looks awesome, the windy road, but it's so wide you can just shoot through that at full speed. And yeah, we're going to lose this one. I've got off to a really slow start. Only in 4th spot, 85% done, so I'll have to do this one again off screen. The car drives all right. I haven't driven a front-wheel drive car in a while, and I just took too long. As you can definitely hear with the VTEC engine, the sound just cutting out every now and then. That's just a glitch with this ROM. It's the downside to playing it this way. But I was going through some containers in my shed and I found my old copy of Horizon 1 and 2 that I bought back in the day. But my Xbox 360 is well and truly long dead. I'm not tracking down and buying another one, so that's why I'm playing it this way. I bought the game and all the DLC back in the day. All right, so I'll do that. I'll complete that race again offline. I mean, the Civic drove pretty good. His problem was it's just me. One thing I'm noticing, I think I said it before, like some of the car models look really good and some of them look pretty average. This car has not aged well. Look at the detail in the lights in the back there. Yeah. Like some of them, you can tell they made more of an effort when they were making them. All right, so we'll do that one off. Now, this road here, I haven't driven up the yet, because back in the day, I could have sworn this was my favorite road. Some of these windy sections. So I'm going to leave that to later. So let's fast track all over here. We have to pay. I haven't done all the PR stunts on this one, so I've got to pay, but I've got so much money, it doesn't matter. So what have we got over here? We've got him, but we've got the car in storage ready for that. All right, we need a B class for that. So we can do that car. All right, so let's head on over there.
Turn around when it...
5 games now, and the GPS voice is really annoying. I know I can turn it off, but I like to complain. Imagine that waterfall recreated for Horizon 7. It'd look beautiful. Yeah, some parts of this game have aged really, really well, and some parts not so much. Mostly some of the cars. Oh, nearly crashed into Ferrari. I think so. That's one thing I'm noticing as I'm driving around. Maybe it's a setting I've got to fix, but some parts do look a little bit blurry, especially when you're going at high speed. Like, it's... Maybe I'm getting old and need glasses, but some of the cars, you can't quite tell they are until you're right on them. Can you imagine just driving this road in, if this was Horizon 7 and they remade and went back to Colorado for the anniversary of the... Because would that be close to 20 years, wouldn't it, roughly? Just be awesome.
That DB5 Vantage is looking like it just rolled out of the factory. Ready to collect in my garage.
The barn find rebuilds are a lot faster than they are now. They're done in like 10, 20 minutes.
In 400 meters.
I know I said it before, but I'm hoping this time around when we go to Japan, the barn finds are a little bit more involved in the process of rebuilding the cars, and we don't just find them and wait a couple of days in game and then it's we get it. That's really boring. Hopefully they freshen it up somehow. All right, let's try this. Cliff Run. We're not allowed to use that car again. Well, we've got some hilly areas here, so I'm going to go all-wheel drive. So we'll go to the Quattro, the car that changed Rally back in the day. My man looked like he's had a few drinks. Bit more music playing at the start of the bloody race, which shits me. When you turn music off in the menu, it should turn it off everywhere. All right, let's go. Slightly better start being all-wheel drive, but we're going to be down on power, especially against that Charger, but that is going to be quite heavy. Oh, I got shunted into the wall, you cheeky little bastard. Gruber, drop you off a building. All right, let's try and build up some speed. We've got some windy sections coming up. This car's got a short wheelbase. It's agile. So hopefully we can make up a lot of time. Yep, we can. Get rid of that Gruber fella that tried to knock me into the canyon. Yeah, that Charger. Oh, we've got a Challenger up here too. Again, decent straight line speed with their power, but they're going to be cornering really slow. So we should use that to our advantage. Into third, not quite. We're going to overtake Taylor Swift. That'll be easy. She'll get distracted by seeing another fella on the side of the road she can hook up with. Let's go, Kane. The BMW that looks good, but it drives bad. All right, we've got to get past Maguire. This pain in the butt. That's the next Challenger we've got to get past. So I went to one of these places, I'm not allowed to say how we do it, but these ROMs, from my understanding, is it's illegal to tell people, especially on YouTube, how to do it, but I went somewhere to acquire these games, and I found some old Need for Speed games that I haven't played in ages. I haven't checked them out, I haven't worked 17 work, but I got, yeah, Most Wanted, Pro Street, what was the one that come after, what's the one that come after Most Wanted? I've already forgotten. And one of the Undergrounds. I can't remember if it was one or two, but if I can get them working, I'll definitely play them again. They were really the golden era of Need for Speed, especially Underground 1, 2, Most Wanted. Awesome time. So yeah, I'll check those out if I can get them working. There's a bunch of other ones I've found too that I never played back in the day. I think there's Project Gotham Racing. I never played those back in the day because in the early days I didn't have an Xbox. I got an Xbox just as Forza Motorsport 4 come out. And that's when all my attention on racing games back in the day was just on Forza Horizon 3 and 4, so I didn't really play anything else. So yeah, we're going to get past the Delta. This is like two of the greatest rally cars of the 80s. Well, the Delta was more early 90s as well, wasn't it? Still, two of the OG greats. And we got a dumbass in the front one. We're going to see if we can get past. Got a little bit more straight line speed than him. I assume it's a him. I don't want to assume the gender, you know. It's a fucking can of worms these days. Got past him easy enough. As long as we can hold him there. Frame rate seems to be stuttering a little bit. That's not good. Oh, could have dropped down a gear. Too easy. This car's got tons of grip. Just a moron behind the wheel. And 2 corners to go. Too easy. This is on hard difficulty as well. All right, now we just got a straight sprint to the finish. Nice. I'll take it.
Always good to see a rookie making waves.
If only it was that easy to make that sort of money in the real world. Not in my world. Not in my life, it's not. I think you get bored if you had too much money. It's easier to say that when you don't have it.
Your way here. I like that. The observatory up in Red Rock. We're rolling there now. You're welcome to join. Stakes are higher though, but that's the point. It's on your map.
Okay, there's a bunch of these up here as well. I'm assuming that means I've completed all the ones down in Carson City. So we've got a couple of races up here as well, but I'm going to do those later. Because, yeah, the other day I went through and did those. So, yeah, it's got the trophy now. I didn't have that earlier, so I've completed those. All right, well, we'll do those off screen because they're just sprint races, point to point. Not really a point of showing that. What else have we got to do? We've got the barn farm. We've got a few more races. We just go get this little fella out the way because he's bloody annoying and cringe. All right, let's do that. Oh, hang on. Idiot. I was going to say, oh, okay, I'll change car, but that's not a bloody... that's not a hub to change your car at. That's a race setup. Oh, we have come out into a speed zone, which will probably beat a record because I haven't really driven anything up here. No, 4K's off my record, and 114 is incredibly slow. That's one thing that does suck because I can't play my old account, is all my old records are sitting on some random lost server collecting dust maybe. But yeah, I don't know how to link this to, I don't even think you can link this to your old, I don't think I want to actually get banned. Don't want my old account getting banned. Still use it, so yeah, let's go do this race. We'll get him out the way. We'll use the Ford GT, which I did upgrade to the top of A class, which required about one part. The old power station, because the GT is pretty much always already at the top of A class as it is.
You have arrived at your destination.
Yeah, there's more under the glasses. They're just all cringe. There it is. All right, let's get this out of the way. We're going a little bit faster than I'm used to. I kind of like my B class cars. Bloody hell, this GT is now 22 years old, 21 years old. Close enough. Bloody hell. That's good. Shit, we're all getting old. Yeah, I remember when this came out. Hell, I remember when the Diablo came out. Oh, we're all getting old. All right, let's do this. Maguire's very quiet. No chit-chat. He got off to a very good launch in the Diablo. All right, this GT is quite a noisy car. But when you look at the quality of the detail of this car compared to the Civic I just drove, you can see that where they put the certain cars they made more effort on, which is weird because even back then, those Civics were a lot more popular, especially with the JDM fans, than the GT could ever be. I liked them. They're a cool car. They sounded good, but there's no doubt in my mind that Jeremy Clarkson buying one and having it turn into be a lemon absolutely killed any momentum this car had. That was a PR disaster for Ford. Getting to the point, I know I lost the race early, but I'm wondering if it was for some if I put the difficulty up, because it is... I did some races last night before it kept crashing and I was winning by 6 to 10 seconds most races. Let's maintain the speed. Oh, we're doing a drift. Not the spot I want to do a drift in during the middle of a race. I don't mind drifting when I'm cruising around, but not during a race. Although I don't think it's going to make a difference because where the hell did he go? He was right behind me. What the hell happened to him? All right, well, my race to lose now. Oh, the old checkpoint on the bridge. Speed check. Everyone used to be flying over that back in the day to try and set the fastest times. which, considering you couldn't tune your car, was a lot harder to achieve these higher things. Plus you had traffic which you can't phase through, which you can now in speed zones. It was a lot harder and a lot more challenging, and in the end it was a lot more fun to try and set these records, and you kept wondering how the hell people managed to do it. I mean, there's a lot of skill still involved now, but certain tunes definitely do help. And because when I turn the steer, I can't turn the map. Oh, there he is. I just saw him at the bottom. I was going to say, I can't turn the map to see how far back he is. Bloody cars. All right, we've got still a bit of ways to go. For Horizon, 2.5. This is going to be a nearly 3. Oh, God. Look at the damage. It's going to be a fairly long race. Oh, God. How far ahead I was, and he's now right on me because I've had a shit last few corners. That's one thing I do miss driving around in this game is the damage. Oh, God. Just every car you drive, you crash, you cause a shitload of damage. Body parts fall off, bumpers fall off, your wings go flying. And then when I drive around on Horizon 5 now and the damage is, it sucks. I wish we could go back to this. When you stuff up, you want to see the damage, but we're going to win. I probably deserved that for half the race, but that last section, especially coming through those tunnels, was pretty average. I was very lucky I didn't get overtaken. But I think I just scored a Diablo. Man, I could have bought it for free.
Hell, you can keep it, dude. Watch out when you're changing up to third. I think the gearbox is about to fall out.
Who happily just gives away a Lamborghini even if the gearbox is stuffed? Someone with way too much money. All right, let's see what we can do. There's a road we haven't been up on. Where are we anyway? Oh, that's the road I want to leave for another day. Just because I remember liking that road and I want to... Yeah, so there's still a few areas I need to go to. And we still got to go down there. So that's the race I was going to do off screen. So let's go do this one, which is a Eurocross. We've got some B-class all-drive cars. So let's go do that over at the lumber mill. First time I've driven the Lamborghini in this game. Oh, speaking of Lamborghinis. Well, they're having a Mexican standoff. Oh, God. Just crashed it. Oh, God. See? Body part just flew off. Ah, it's fine. You won't notice it. All right, let's go. All-wheel drive B-class.
This event in that car. Do you need to select another?
Yeah, we'll go the Quattro again. Technically, I can go buy a car for free, upgrade it, and then bring it back. But I'm already here and I'm lazy. Alright, we know this from a few races ago. It doesn't have the best straight line speed, but it's got heaps of grip in the corners and it does brake really well. And we've got Maguire back again in his Delta. And this race, I think this is one I raced on the other night, so I should remember it. I think this is it. Feels familiar. Oh no, it's a bit different. Different layout. This is the outer ring. I was doing one that went through the buildings over there. Anyway, I've got to stop hitting bloody walls because I'm losing too much time. Let's track this focus. Pay attention. We've got 3 laps. Alright, this one is definitely a lot faster than the last one I raced on around here. Oh God, that was a bad corner. Gotten overtaken by a Golf. See, sometimes I can drive and just blitz the track and win by 10 seconds, and other times I just can't get anything to bloody work, and this is going to be one of those ones. Alright, so nice and bumpy through here. We should be alright with that. Oh, bad corner. Oh, God. Just destroyed a classic. That 30,000 I unlocked is probably going to go to repair bills. Can you imagine if they brought that feature in, we had to pay for repairs? It'd fix all the crashing online, that's for sure. Or if the system detects you deliberately caused it, then you should pay the bill to repair their car. That might help it as well. Oh, God. Hitting every wall going around this track today. I could cut this out and redo it and show it off when I finish it. but I like to show my bad driving as well, to show that not everyone on YouTube is great at driving. Some of us are crap. I think I've been playing Horizon 5 now for 5 years. I'm so used to the physics and that coming back to this old one, it's just taking a while. The cars do slide around a lot more in this old game. They don't feel as heavy. And I swear there's a delay in this, slight delay in steering. Could probably go through and, I don't know if you can do dead zone adjustments in these older games, but it does feel like there is a delay in steering. That's not racing driver excuses. That is what I've been thinking since I first started playing this last week or whenever it was. 2 weeks ago, I think now. All right, we're making some good progress this lap. We're starting to get things online. Braking late into that corner constantly. All right, we've got to pretty much just sprint now to the end. Hopefully we can make some time. Hopefully he clips a wall like I've been doing. I don't think there's many body panels on this car that I haven't hit. Well, I haven't rolled yet, so the roof's fine. Oh, God. Yeah, that was a pretty average race. The last lap and a half was okay, but yeah. First half of that race was crap. All right, I'll do that again and I'll cut through to when we get to the end. All right, we're nearly at the end. That is the difference not talking makes. Not thrashing him, but I've been in front for nearly 2 laps. So much easier to concentrate when you're not talking. We work our way across the line, couple of seconds victory. That's how you do it. And I kept on my body panels. Couldn't say that the last race.
You're enjoying yourself. Never lose sight of that.
Alright, I've got an orange wristband next, which is still a while off. We'll complete that by the end of the next episode. We'll stay in the Quattro for now. What else can we do? A little over half an hour. I usually do these around 40 odd minutes, don't I? Well, I know I've got to go back and complete that. Should we do one of the pink races? What? Why? I've got to go. Hang on. We've got to go collect the barn find, which I'll do slightly off screen because it's going to play music.
So how's it going?
Pretty sure the next spot when he starts talking is when there's music playing.
And you don't have to be...
Yeah, definitely going to cut that part out because there's music playing when you collect the car from Dax and he starts talking. So, I'm thinking, do we just do one of these to see how I go with a... It's a little bit faster than what I'm used to. Which one should we do? There's one up here next to the Horizon hub, isn't there? What is it? It is B-Class Mountain Blast. That looks like an off-road thing. Let's go do that. All right, let's go quickly because there's music playing. I can hear it playing. Go away. Fuck off. And it takes a second or two to get struck by something, which is just not fair. Hopefully Horizon 6 has a streaming mode that you can just turn all music off. All right, let's
you made it through to the pink
do
event, so you
this.
must be doing something right. Maybe Dak was right about you.
Now you're giving me props. Very judgmental at the start of this career, wasn't she? In a small race like this, there's no way that Range Rover's winning. Too big and too heavy. It's going to take too much time going around these slower corners. Doesn't matter how much power you put it. Focus. Get out of the way. That's the second time someone's tried to shunt me off the track like that. All right, let's try and make up some time here. Let's try and finish on a good note for the episode. Camera's going absolutely crazy until the Focus, who can't drive for shit clearly, just takes it out and destroys it completely. Oh, getting a little nudge along. Thank you very much. Thank God for the barriers, because someone would definitely be going over that cliff edge. This car really does suffer for straight line speed. So we're really going to have to utilize these corners. We've got 4 laps though, which is not too bad. But it is a pretty quick little punchy track though. Oh, that was a wide exit. We can do better than that. I don't like my chances of winning this one. We're in 6th spot. Nearly halfway through the race. Oh, we gained up. Hang on, I'll hold that back. We gained up 2 spots right there because they took a little bit too wide on the exit, so I'm happy with that. All right, we've got 2 and a bit laps to catch these 3. Maybe it's possible. I've just got to actually drive well, not hit stuff, try and get my lines right. Oh, they're too busy racing and crashing. We're going to get a double overtake here. Oh, get a single. I've never known a massive off-roader like that corner so well against smaller rally cars, but welcome to Horizon. Definitely not happening on a real rally track, that is for sure. And there we go, we're in first spot. Oh, take that wide. And I've just lost my spots back. Yeah, you're definitely not going to be beating that Range Rover in a shoving contest, that is for sure. So we're getting back on the corners because his big fat butt can't turn as quick as I can, except we both hit the fence, but I'm pretty sure I hit it and knocked him into it. All right, we've still got a bit of time. This is a 4-lap race, so in Horizon standards, that is an enduro. That's why I like making my own race tracks on Horizon 5, because I can set how long the race goes for. Oh God, that was a bad corner. Actually, got a bit of momentum out of that, so that was good. Can I get past him again? I don't care if I lose the race. I've got to beat this guy. Oh, can we cut them both off here? We can, kinda. Oh no. Oh no, I hit the rewind button. How tragic. Let's run it a bit further so we can block him. All right. That was purely accidental. I so did not mean to hit that button. It saves me rerunning the race again. Oh, that's why they put it in the game. If they didn't want to use it, they wouldn't have put it in. All right, well, that was a victory by cheat, but we got there. And we beat him, which is good. I'll take it. Did deserve it, but I'll take it.
The crowds are loving you.
Well, it's not returned. All right, well, I think we'll end it there. That was the Audi Quattro episode. Didn't plan to be that way, but it was, so I reckon that should be the thumbnail.
My boys at the observatory want to see you and your ride again. We got some new races and a bigger pile of cash for the winner. See you there, dog.
Out of curiosity, before we go, I just want to quickly see how much these races get, because I was earning up to 32 grand at the last ones. Oh my God. The pixelations in the crowd. That hasn't aged well. She looks like she's having a seizure. Poor lady. Someone get her some help. Not even fun of making fun of her. I used to be an epileptic, so I understand what it's like.
200 meters, turn left.
Also gives me the card to say that stuff.
Turn left. In 400 meters.
There's an amphitheater? I do not remember this at all. Huh. Well, there you go. I so don't remember that. And of course, you can't get into it. The fact that we're allowed to go off-road this much is awesome. Yeah, I don't remember that at all. All right, let's go quickly just to see how much you get per race at these ones. Where is it? There it is.
Turn.
And of course, you can't actually go off there. It's just going to cut like the car park in Carson, which is boring. All right, what do you got for us? Still got to get to Darius. I don't even know how much longer I've got. I have to check and find out how many wristbands there are.
Hey man, what's up?
35 grand, 36 grand. All right, so a little bit more. Okay. So obviously when we get more races, we get up to the other tiers, then we're going to go open up more. So, okay, cool. All right, well, I think I'll end it there. Sun's going down, so we'll end it there. We'll end the episode there. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my nostalgic playthrough of the original and one of the best Horizons, Colorado 2012. So I'll be back in a couple of days for the next part. So until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.